Viewers watching us right now, GRTS television, anywhere you are, those watching us in the Gambia and those beyond the boundaries of the Gambia, are from our studios right here at MDI Road in Kanifing in the Gambia, west coast of Africa. Those of you who are watching us on our Facebook page, Kibaro, it's me, Falilu Emel Janko, Senator, and my honorable guest right here with me, Dr. Oulgander alongside Junior Ganda. This is a special interview with Dr. Oulgander. He's a Gambian artist, Gambia's reggae ambassador who lives in Finland, in Helsinki, and comes home every year, sometimes twice a year or even more, to see his fans and family. You know what I'm saying, which is very important, you know, to keep the love alive, you know, seriously, because charity begins at home. So Oulgander is always, you know what I'm saying, Gambian and keeping it real with his fans and family back home, you know. So today we're going to have an exclusive interview with Dr. Oulgander. First, we've heard him several times on TV and on radio, but this special interview of its kind is going to be the first time. We have 4 videos to introduce in this interview, 4 brand new videos that has been released by Dr. Oulgander, and he has been performing several shows in Finland and across Europe and also in Asia. So Dr. Oulgander will tell us more about these shows and his brand new video called Money and Fame, where he features Junior Ganda. We're going to talk about that song too because it's a hit and it's been running on the on African Mix show that comes your way on GRTS television. So right away we're going to give the microphone to Dr. Oulgander to send greetings to his fans home and abroad that are watching right now. Good afternoon, sir.
Well, greetings in the divine name of the Lord God Almighty for giving us the willpower, the strong mind and ability. You know, Senator, it's always a pleasure to be around, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I feel blessed and give thanks for the gathering, you know? Yes, man, I'm around. See?
It's been a minute, you know, it's been a while. How is it going?
Yeah, it's been a super while, man. We've been busy crisscrossing the wall, playing the music both home and abroad, you understand? Africa, Asia, Europe, you know what I'm saying, all about, because, you know, the music is for the people, so we have to take it to the people, you know? And that is what we had been busy.
You've been doing music in the Gambia from back in the days, from your days at St. Augustine's, if I'm right.
Yeah,
Since
man.
then the inspiration began, you know?
Yeah, man, I started music as early as in the 90s from the days of my high school, you know what I'm saying? You know, St. Augustine's there, you know, I was leading the school band, you know?
Oh, yeah?
At some point, yeah, man, I was
You
singing.
were leading the school band.
Of course, I was singing for the school, man.
I want you
I was
to...
the lead vocal, yeah.
Okay, give us a bit of them songs, man, back in the days. Do you remember any of the songs that you were singing?
Yeah, we used to, there was an occasion where I led the school band to a UNICEF-sponsored competition, the right and welfare of the child. It goes like, you know, songs based on protecting the right and welfare of the girl child and thing, you know? Yeah, man. I'm having my own eyes, but they wouldn't let me to see with them. You know, just one part of it, you know? It was a song written by Mr. Ushers.
Okay.
You understand? He was our literature teacher. He wrote the song, and I happened to lead the band, you know, on that special occasion to go and represent the school. And that was in 1998, 99, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
And like, remembering those days, and now that you're doing music in Europe and in Asia and other parts of the world, I mean, how is it now?
It's another level. That's what we call improvement. When you look around, you see the things that were not taking place around you now into existence in real life. Then you get to realize your own very own self that things are moving to a next level.
Talking about improvement, what exactly have you improved on?
Yeah, I have improved in terms of traveling, meeting people around the world, and nothing else took me to all those areas than music. So that alone is improvement. Music took me to the United States of America, took me to the UK, London, Birmingham, took me to Asia. You understand? You know, Hong Kong, you know, Taiwan, all over Europe. It's basically music that is transporting me all about, and music even paid for my ticket to come to the Gambia here again.
How has the receptions been like, all these countries that you've mentioned?
Yeah, it had always been wonderful because people embrace music, you know, in most of these areas I've been to, you understand? So the reception had always been good.
Positive, okay.
You know, if not, I wouldn't be doing music still because that reception had been encouraging me to do more and more. So I give thanks that everything had been going under control, you know.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And the next question that we will ask is like, you're doing reggae music in Europe. You've talked about being in Birmingham, in London, and so on.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have a good number of Jamaicans there too that are into reggae. I would like to know, how is it like? Like, how is the relationship like with regards to shows that you're invited to or dealing with the promoters? Have you been experiencing segregation and so on?
Really and truly, when it comes to music and when it comes to musicians, my relationship with other musicians, particularly Jamaicans, Trinidad, St. Lucia, Europe, Africa, you know, the West and the East, Kenya, Gambia, and Nigeria, my relationship had been wonderful. I have a good link, you know, and we have shown so much love, you know, towards one another. The vibes had been good, and I've done more collabos compared to any other artist. I've done a lot of Olipa collabos with different artists from the islands, from Africa, everywhere. So my relationship with the artists out there is good. And coming to the promoters, it had been wonderful anywhere because promoters and event organizers are the ones that had been booking me to Asia, to all over Europe. And, you know, even before I came, I was performing on a tour of Portugal, Italy, Foggia, and Perugia.
Okay.
So, and as I'm talking to you, there are bookings for 2019.
Okay.
I'll be performing in Malta on the 11th of January.
Okay.
And probably there's a lot of things. I just don't want to lick the cat out of the bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
But other boy, has there been under any circumstances like your music been kind of, or let's say you and a Jamaican artist, a Jamaican artist been selected over you because you're from Africa? Like, you know, saying choosing reggae because you're doing reggae and they're doing reggae too.
One thing people have to understand, not all Jamaicans can sing. They have good artists too, they have bad artists too. Some artists from Gambia can get more bad than the Jamaican artists, you know. When it comes to the lyrical content, the energy and, you know, the physical appearance of it and the expression, the way you articulate yourself. So you have Wolipa artists around the world. So the world has gone way beyond than only Jamaica because you have good artists in Nigeria, Gambia, Senegal, and Kenya. People have to understand that we have the Alpha Blondies from Cote d'Ivoire and Tikenja Fakoli. We have the Lucky Dubes from South Africa. So you have big artists from Gambia, could be from Gambia, Senegal, Nigeria. So
So basically, there has not been any segregation dealing with the promoters or the radio stations, etc. There's
promoters
never been.
Sometimes would play that role, like they would prefer the Jamaican artist more than any other artist, like from Africa, be it Ivory Coast or South Africa. But like I said, there are millions of promoters around the world.
Yeah, if one doesn't.
Yes, you go to the other one. You know, the problem is like the lack of awareness because some of these promoters are not exposed. Some of them would just think that the best artists to take for on a live performances and thing or gigs would just be from Jamaica. You understand? But an exposed, an experienced promoter would know that talent can come from the United States, from the Gambia, from Senegal, from everywhere, yeah.
Sure, for real, man.
But the limited-minded ones can think in that direction. Yeah, but the experienced ones.
Yeah, but the broad-minded ones will understand that talent has no home.
They would decentralize it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
All right. We have Junior Oulgander in the building. He has a hit combination with Dr. Oulgander, and they're very close. You know, the relationship. There's a high level of loyalty and commitment and faith involved because the two of them have been together for quite a while. And Oulgander is a bigger brother, and this is Junior Oulgander. First of all, you call Junior Oulgander. Why you choose to be Junior?
Yeah, man. Every teacher was a student before, you know. So you can't just jump and be a master, you know what I mean. So it's just about levels, you know what I mean. So being a junior doesn't mean I will be junior forever, you know what I mean. But you know, I have to lay low, you know, in terms of trying to get knowledge from someone who have the experience more than you see. So life is all about subduing, you know, it's all about, you know, leveling yourself to cut yourself according to your size, you know. It's all about it, you know. You don't have to see yourself as a big star. If you see yourself like that, you will think that everything you are doing is right when it is wrong. You have to inquire from the people. You have to go close to the people who know things more than you know, or people who were there before you. You understand?
And the key among those people for you is Dr. Oulgander.
Yeah, man, because Ganda, as I've told you before at the radio, is Ganda is a brother from another mother. I don't see him as a friend, or I don't see him like a neighbor or whatsoever. He's a brother. He's a brother from another mother. I see him like we are the same blood. Yeah, man.
So like, tell me one or two qualities in him that you love so much. You know what I'm saying?
Ganda have confidence in himself. Ganda believe in himself, and he have confidence in himself, and he is never scared of anything. And that is, I love the courage in him. Yes.
Have you ever been told like you're Gambians, huh? Like, you know what I'm saying, you should be on your own, you're a great artist, you should not be called junior and so on. Have you ever felt something like that?
Yeah, people have different opinion, and they have
Did they ever express such opinion to you?
Yeah, man, several times.
Several times?
Yeah.
Does it upset you at some point?
No.
Never.
No, because as I'm in the game, people have to. I also need the people to tell me to speak their mind, so that I will learn from them. Because as a king is the greatness of a king is measured by the amount of people that he rules, and without them he is nothing. You understand? So if you don't listen to the people too, then that means what you are doing, you don't respect the people, because you are doing it for them. So they have to speak their mind, and then you have to listen to them. But yeah.
Yeah, man. You were part of the Reggae Roots Festival that took place in Gunjur. You prepared very well. I saw you on Facebook. You were doing your hair, man. How was it like?
Yeah, the festival is a new experience to me. For the first time playing on a festival, and then everything is just. First of all, I have to thank Ganda. He's the one who who selected me to be part of that festival. And then he always give me the courage that you can do it. Don't worry, don't worry about the people who are going to be there. He always encourage me and then give me the strength, as I've told you, he have the confidence and then the courage in him, and then the same courage he tried to put in me. So, and then the festival was very nice, and then the people like my performance. He himself liked my performance. He was very impressed that I did what he expected me to do. So the festival was nice, and then the live band, is something that I love to do, because I've been doing this live band for a while now. And then people were like, you play at the industrial side, we never see you perform on live band and all that. But the festival make people to know that definitely you can perform on live band.
For real, man. That's Junior Uganda. Yes, man, Oluganda. A little about that festival. Your friends, you and your friends from Jamaica, from England, all over the world came to that show. Tell me something about that event.
Really and truly, it was a big festival. A festival of that magnitude, where people come out from foreign, both home and abroad, called the Old School Reggae and Soul Festival at Hamlet in Gunjur, Medina Salam. You had artists like Lucky D, Winston, Reddy, from Jamaica and UK, and the gathering was nice. DJs like Mello and Junior Gander did his thing, I did my thing. So from the singers and players of instrument, everyone to the organizers had done their part. The audience enjoyed the performances from the artists, and the artists as well enjoyed, their own performances on stage, as the sing-along was like, gravitating in the hearts of the people. People were jumping and gravitating to the vibes to that magnitude,
Sure.
So it was something big and another exposure,
Another exposure, like most of the artists or promoters will choose venues around here, especially when they're bringing foreign artists. Yeah. And you chose to take Lucky D and show on to Jamaica, to South Gambia. First, it was a great show. Yeah. I've seen in the pictures. It was a great show. The turnout was good. Yeah. Why did you choose South Gambia?
Actually, I wouldn't be in the right position to answer that question, but according to my knowledge, because I'm working with the organizers, V and the crew, the Hamlet crew. Okay, according to my own understanding, the idea is to promote South Gambia. Okay. Not everything should take place in the city. You understand? And besides, at Hamlet there, it is a good atmosphere, a place of serenity, very calm. You can write your songs. Medina Salam, yeah, it's a spacious place. You can feel just the rhythm of the wind blowing, birds singing, So it's like a hideout.
There's a real nature
It's a
around.
good nature. So such kind of gatherings, would be a wonderful place for people to go and play music. And besides, like I said, not everything should be taking place in the city. So we decided to take it to South Gambia.
Yeah, decentralization is very much important.
Yeah, man.
Definitely taking the vibes to the people's doorstep.
Yeah, man.
Going to the videos, we have Money and Fame on top of the list right now. We have 4 new videos from Dr. Oulgander, as I mentioned at the beginning of this interview. We have Money and Fame, Money and Fame, It's not about money and fame, it's about loyalty. All you want is love and not the money and the fame.
The lyrical content tells it all. You understand? I don't care about the money and fame. All I need is the love, not the game. You understand? You see, it's just like vanity, humanity over vanity. You don't need to cherish things. Things are made to be owned by people, But people should not be owned by things.
In other words, you should not put material things over humanity.
Materials are for people to own, but people are not to be owned by materials. You understand? So vice versa. So it goes like that. That is the main lyrical content of the song. It's happening every day. You see what I say? Yeah, man.
So we're going to have a feed of that video right away, Money and Fame, right here on GRTS television. After this video called Money and Fame, which is a new one from Dr. Oulgander and Junior Oulgander. When we come back, we're going to talk to Junior Oulgander, because in this video, you'll be seeing him with this lady, and all of a sudden the lady dumps him for another man that has a car. So Junior is going to tell us about that. Don't touch the dial, man.
Junior Oulgander, Abuku Papa, what the girl them want? Money? I don't care about the money and fame. All I need is the love, not the game. But my glory will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up in a very big shame. I don't care about the money and fame. All I need is the love, not the game. But my glory will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up in a very big shame. Girl have one like she run the world. Little did they know about the short space of time. As the day turns to night, many of them get out of sight. Might not be rich in your wise. At least, girl, I never told you lies. Every little thing I try, girl, you always have to make me cry. I don't care about the money and fame. All I need is the love, not the game. But my glory will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up in a very big shame. I don't care about the money and fame. All I need is the love, not the game. But my glory will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up in a very big shame. Say that you love me when my life you put it in a bondage. Yo, cause of your money, you put me in a cage. And you tell me, say, die in there. You should have known that love is not a game. You can't put it in a frame. I don't care about the money and fame. All I need is the love, not the game. Makes me wonder why you cease loving me the way you used to. Not everything that glitters is gold. Why put your life in a hole? I don't care about the money and fame. All I need is the love, not the game. But my glory will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up in a very big shame. I don't care about the money and fame. All I need is the love, not the game. But my glory will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up in a very big shame. They say they love me, but still breaking my heart. Breaking my heart. And I don't want us to break up in this time. All I want us to make up a good start. Make up a good start. All the silver and gold will perish away, while the love I'm giving you is here to stay. It's here to stay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Will forever stay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't care about the money and fame. All I need is the love, not the game. But my glory will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up in a very big shame. I don't care about the money and fame. All I need is the love, not the game. But my glory will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up in a very big shame.
Yes, welcome back after enjoying that new video by Dr. Oulgander and Junior Oulgander. It's called Money and Fame. We want to give the microphone to Junior Oulgander now. I mean, first of all, how you feel about being in the same video, in the same song with your bigger brother?
Oh my God. I'm always happy to be with Oulgander. You know that. I used to miss him very much, you know, because anytime Oulgander come back to the country, you see, you can't see Oulgander without me around him. So that shows the connection that is in between us, you know.
Let me squeeze one question in here. Like he's in Europe, he's been in Europe for a while now, going and coming.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel like you should be there too? Because you know, you people have been very close.
Senator, I'm a youth who always believe in himself. What I believe is that when the time comes for me to go to Europe, no one can stop it, you know. So why would I confuse myself? Why would I say that I have stress because I am not in Europe or I want to go to Europe? And then later, you know, if I can, you know, it can lead you to madness. And then I don't
Did you try? Did you try?
I never try. I never try. But I know when the time comes, it will be easy. You know?
It will be easy. For real, man.
I don't
So
need to struggle, you know.
coming back to the question, like love and fame, you know.
Money and fame.
Money and fame, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I always tell you that love has something to do with sacrifice and faith.
It doesn't have nothing to do with money.
Money, you know, no, money comes in later.
Money comes in
While
later,
love has already grown.
but the foundation has to be faith.
Yeah, and sacrifice.
Faith and sacrifice.
Yes, man.
And then money comes later.
Money come later.
So, well, let's say, what percentage will you give money in a relationship?
75% for love.
75% for love.
For money, you know. 25% for money.
Ganda, you want to come in here?
So the rest 25. It can be divided to
Okay.
where does it go? The rest 25.
The rest of the 25 goes to the money,
The money, yeah.
but 75% for love, sacrifice, and faith.
Let me tell you one thing. If you have money, even if you have millions and you are not happy, you will never enjoy your millions.
So what I'm saying is, in the video, I saw the beautiful girl with you. You were very close. You were happy. All of a sudden, she drops you for somebody with a car. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, it makes me feel bad. But then it makes me realize that he is not in for the sacrifice, and then the faith was not there.
Does it make you hate the guy with the car, or does it make you even hate drivers or people?
I will hate the one coming after my woman, you know. That's the man with the car, you know.
No, but the guy can say he doesn't invite the girl to come. You know what I'm saying? It's she that actually came after him.
You can see that the guy know that the woman is after another man, but the man is not rich enough to take care of her, you know.
Did you do this based on real life story?
Yeah, man, my brother.
So you lived a situation.
My songs, I don't just sing stories like that or some stories narrated by other people or exaggeration. I always sing something that I passed through, you know what I mean?
So once in your life, your girlfriend left you for somebody with a car.
Yeah, man, full time.
Does it give you sleepless nights?
Yes.
How many nights?
Uncountable nights.
So you couldn't sleep at night?
Yeah, man, I keep thinking, you know. It was just like a dream, but it was real.
What exactly were you thinking? You know, like, were you thinking about how to get a car or how to get the girl back?
No. The faith I have for her, the belief, the confidence, and then later, disappointment.
Oh my God. That's Junior Oulgander in the building, yeah? Alongside Dr. Oulgander, Money and Fame. You know what I'm saying? As you heard from the stars, you know, in a relationship, give 75% to love, sacrifice, and faith. Because faith is important, huh? Seriously. And give 25% to money. That's what they say, all right? I'll keep mine down. Probably before the end of the show, I will let you know my own take.
You are worshiping God every day, 5 daily prayer. But you are not a millionaire, isn't it? You know what I mean? But it is because of faith. That's why you keep worshiping. Huh? So you see my point now.
So faith should keep two partners together. You know what I'm saying? Because if money keeps you together, when the money is finished, you may wrap up.
Everything just go up.
Exactly. So we have more interesting videos coming your way. We have Loving on My Mind. We have Show featuring
Hakim.
Okay. We have Show More Love. You know what I'm saying? It's like these videos, at least 3 of them are about love. You know what I'm saying? You have some good love experience, huh, Kiwama?
Yeah, man, the thing is like Junior said, it has something to do with real life sometimes. Sometimes you can sing songs based on other people's experiences. You understand? So, but back and forth, it all amounts to the realities of life, whether it happens to you or to the next brethren. So you just put it on a lyric, write it, you know, make sure the lyrical content is right and that people can grasp what you are trying to promulgate around, you understand? So
but like coming to your true, like it's based on his true life story.
Yeah.
He once lived a situation where the girlfriend left him for somebody who has a car, because he didn't have a car by then, and he had sleepless nights. Dr. Oulgander, like based on true story, like did you ever live?
I haven't faced that physically, but there was a time I almost.
You almost.
You understand?
Have you been left by your girlfriend ever?
Not actually, you know, because my things were controlled by circumstances of nature.
Okay.
You understand? When it happened, it happened. When it doesn't happen, I was not like, I was more into the vibes. I was more married to the music than girlfriend thing and all that, you understand?
Okay.
So whether it happened to me or to someone else, I just try to put it on a lyric.
Because it's happening, actually.
Yes, and just make sure that I represent the people, because as a singer, you know, we should see for the blind and speak for them, hear for the deaf, speak for them, and for the dumb, we speak for them. So I'm like a mouthpiece. Music is a powerful carrier of message, and that we have to use, and that's why I always tell the youths, check your lyrical content before you bring out the music, because the music will stay after you. After you are gone, the music will still be around here. So you don't want people to start remembering you as a bad man.
Definitely.
When you have children and all that. So I want to check out on the lyrical content, you know, a youth, you may talk to, you know.
That's very important, you know.
Yeah, man. So these things I had always worked on all my life. You understand? So whether it happens to me or to someone else, I just represent.
So you're talking a very important point here, like artists, especially the junior one, the young ones, they should be very careful with the songs they choose.
Even some of the old ones, man, them just get out of order.
And just release any kind of video.
Any kind of video, man. I tell the woman them to drop off them clothes, and we're not in that. For me, you know, it is not.
Because you may leave to regret it, huh?
You have to check out to get some morals, you know.
Straight.
Yeah, man.
So, that's right. So the next video right here on this special interview with Dr. Oulgander and Junior Gander from GRTS Television would be Loving on My Mind, or Loving on Their Mind, or Loving on Our Minds. You know what I'm saying?
Loving on their mind, our mind, you know.
Yeah, so tell me something about this song, huh?
Yeah, Loving on My Mind, you know, it's a when you check the lyrics, it's a love song.
It's a love song.
It's a love song that talks about, you know, distance makes no barriers. No matter how far I am, woman, my mind is always on you, because you are the empress.
Sure.
So the hearts are always, you know, binding together, everything connected.
Sure.
You know, so distance can't separate us, you understand? So it's a love song that I dedicate to each and every woman that has their man that lives far away, or every man that has a woman that lives far away. You just keep the faith, like Junior said.
Sure.
Never get it cut off, you know,
Sure.
because of the distance. Distance makes no barriers. Girl, every day my mind, you know, your love always lingers on my mind. You know, I feel like loving you by going extra miles. You see what me I say? Then Hakim comes and say, I keep your loving on my mind. You know, so we're still keeping the loving of our dear lovers in our mind, you understand?
Loving on My Mind. That's our next video right away. Stay tuned. Don't touch the dial. We have 2 more new videos from Dr. Oulgander.
Oh no, can't let you go. Oh no, no, no. No, no.
Keep your loving on your mind. It makes sweet loving so divine. Oh, I'll give you all of my time. That's for sure, babe. And make sure love will always shine.
It's a long, long time since we've been together. Oh no, it's a long, long time. Please, baby, come over. Distance makes no barriers. Every day, girl, you're on my mind. There is never a minute or second that I've stopped thinking over you. while I'm traveling. Music journeys round the world. You've never known what you mean to me, but tonight I vow to show you.
I keep your loving on my mind. We make sweet loving so divine. Oh, I give you all of my time. As we show and make sure love will always shine.
Long, long time since we've been together. Oh no, it's a long, long time. Please, baby, come over. Memories of you lingering on my mind, non-stop. I feel like loving you by going extra miles. Yeah, I will always be with you. Baby, come what may rain or shine. It's not over until it's done. This is what you have to put in your mind.
I keep your loving on my mind. We make sweet loving so divine. Oh, I'll give you all of my time. As we show and make sure love will always shine.
It's a long, long time since we've been together. Oh no, it's a long, long time. Please, baby, come over. Distance makes no barriers. Every day, girl, you're on my mind. There is never a minute or second that I've stopped thinking over you. While I'm traveling, music journeys round the world. You've never known what you mean to me, but tonight I vow to show you.
I keep your loving on my mind. We make sweet loving so divine. Oh, I'll give you all of my time. As we show and make sure love will always shine.
It's a long, long time since we've been together. Oh no, it's a long, long time. Please, baby, come over. Oh no, can't let you go. Don't let me go. Oh no, oh no, can't let you go. Can't let you go.
Welcome back after watching that video called Loving on My Mind by Dr. Oulgander. Brand new video by Gambia's Reggae ambassador. You know what I'm saying? The next video that we're going to introduce on the show is Show More Love. When you say Show More Love, who exactly are you talking to?
I'm talking about on a global perspective. When I look at the world around, the only thing we are lacking right now is love. Everyone is looking for their own interests. And that's not humanity. So I want things to get back to the way it used to be, because things are not the way they used to be. As Bob Marley said, you understand, everything is just out of control. You understand, no love, no father's love, no mother's love, no sister, brother love, no neighborly love. So we have to show a universal love.
Too much selfishness in our generation.
Too much of segregation, too much of bad mind, too much of jealousy, you understand, lack of faith, you understand. So I did it with an artist from the islands.
Okay. From the islands?
Yeah, from the islands, Trinidad, Tobago, called Cupid.
Okay.
Yeah, understand. So we call it Show More Love in this time, because we need more love in this time.
Show more love in this time. We need more love, not segregation, not selfishness. Let's, you know what I'm saying, come together and love one another. You know what I'm saying? Let's love one another as creations of God Almighty. Don't touch the dial, one. Show more love. We shall be back.
So more love.
It's all about love, you know. See them better,
So more
peace and
love.
unity. Everything globally.
So more love in this time. We need more love in this time. Big up to all the warriors we never turn back. Me say the willpower, strong mind, them never lock. And anything them want do, them just a do it fast. If a race in a lot, them never come last. Big up to all the warriors we never turn back. Me say the willpower, strong mind, them never lock. Anything them want do, them just a do it fast. If a race in a lot, them never come last. Cut off all them fuckery and competition. Every man for devote some time and dedication towards the positive energy and vibration. No few can not straight to them competition. Unhealthy rivalry and them corruption. If I no madness, if I no weakness, then me blood you tell me what make you fight another man meditation. For we are living with we on a different conceptions.
So more love in this time.
To let it come right back again. This love shall conquer all. Stand tall for the future of our children, and them will carry on. Man, a warrior ready for all this love. Long time colorful brothers and sisters, unity, what a sign. Trample the hate and the pain, love is divine. Walk to them, Cupid once again. Listen, brand new discovery, full time and open up your eyes. Rasta bundong, mental genocide. Who them a right, tell me, who them a chase. Jah will people run the place, so listen up again. Live your life in peace, no war and strife, and do the things that's right. Ooh.
So more love in this time. We need more love in this time. So more love in this time.
Peace and love and unity, harmony, strength and power.
Yes, welcome back after that video called Show More Love by Dr. Oulgander. In this special interview by me, Senator, and Dr. Oulgander alongside Junior Uganda. Our last video on the show is Imagine. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that, you know what I'm saying, we've shown love to each other. Imagine that we're living together, you know what I'm saying, in harmony and peace, you know.
Yeah, you know, one thing I like about you listen to the lyrical contents,
sure.
And that's exactly what the song is about. You understand? Mm-hmm. Imagine if we unite as one. Mm-hmm. Imagine if we come together as a family. Mm-hmm. You know, we will trample the devil. Mm-hmm. Because a rope made of two cords is hard to break. Sure. And two people would always resist an attack that can defeat one person alone. So united we stand, divided we fall. Definitely. Never take back that, you know. Mm-hmm. That is always the reality. Sure. So imagine if we unite as one, we will trample the devil. We will trample down Babylon and all kind of wickedness and badness. Mm-hmm. So let's unite as one. So the song is based on that. And all the struggles I have been through, the trials and tribulations, you know, all the fights fights I faced in my life when coming up with music and thing, you know.
You faced a lot of fights along the way.
A lot of bad mind, a lot of jealousy, some people even, at some point, some people said even in the Gambia I wouldn't make it up, man.
You were told that you wouldn't make it, huh?
Yeah, man, I faced that so much.
Wow.
You know, but I believe that now the judgment is right here on earth. Everything has been manifested. All those people standing saying that Ganda won't go through, I give thanks that today, God Almighty had blessed me in my going out and coming in, and it had been a clear manifestation and a judgment on this earth that, you know, while we are all living to see the realities of life, that I'm able to go through, you know.
For real.
Imagine when they try to put us down, then God just say that we should rise. Whoa, well now. Imagine when they try to put us down, then again we come unite as one. Imagine when they try to kill us all, then again we just arise as one. Imagine when they try to put us down, then again we come unite as one. Imagine when they try to kill us all, then again we just arise as one. We will be stronger than a lion. Trample down all barriers, we come down in a way where we have to pray. Pray to the Most High to set us free. Got to let us be. Hypocrite, parasite, pack up and leave. We have no time to wait. Every day
and every night. Me just a say innocent people a lose them soul, scandalizing them on things that they know not about. Imagine when they try to put us down, then again we come unite as one. Imagine when they try to kill us all, then again we just arise as one. Imagine when they try to put us down, then again we come unite as one. Imagine when they try to kill us all, then again we just arise as one. We suffered so long in their hands, and now it's time for us to be free. Freedom is a must, I say. Free like a bird in the air. We not go give up, even you plot against us. Your ill feelings that we resisted over the years, you not deserve any praise. In any case, we will be strong. We will be strong. Imagine when they try to put us down, then again we come unite as one. Imagine when they try to kill us all, then again we just arise as one. Imagine when they try to put us down, then again we come unite as one. Imagine when they try to kill us all, then again we just arise as one. We will be stronger, stronger than a lion. Trample down all barriers, we come down in a way where we have to pray. Pray to the Most High to set us free. God to let us be. Hypocrite, parasite, pack up and leave. We have no time to where every day and every night. Me just say innocent people a lose them soul, scandalizing them on things that they know not about. They try to bury us but never knew we were seeds, growing so well beyond imagination. And anywhere we lay we hands we have to proceed, cause Jaja did say that we are gonna succeed. Imagine when they try to put us down, then again we come unite as one. Imagine when they try to kill us all, then again we just arise as one. Imagine when they try to put us down, then again we come unite as one. Imagine when they try to kill us all, then again we just arise as one. They're never gonna pull us down, then again we come unite as one. Rise and shine, oh, oh. Then again we just arise as one. Rise and shine, then again we come unite as one. They're never gonna put us down, then again we just arise as one.
That's Dr. Oulgander. Always believe in yourself. And he's highly respected for being down to earth and for keeping it real with the ordinary people. You know what I'm saying?
We have to keep it real, man.
Keep it real, man. We're out of time, totally. Junior Oulgander, finally.
Yeah, to my fans, you know, me tell them to always have faith in me. I'm working on my mixtape soon. You know, I will release it. You know, we will do the launching, and then big up to my band, the Zengal band, and Dada.
The Zengal band.
Yeah, the Zengal band. Big up
I love the name, man. Zengal.
Yeah, my big man Dada. Yeah, man, and Saito, Daisy, man, and then you have Muliru. Yeah, man, big up to you, Kingpin.
Yo, Kingpin, I want you, man. Large up Kingpin at Latrikunda Jam, and big three massive, you know. Kingpin, my brother, man, for a long time, you know. Yeah, seriously. And
Zengal band.
Zengal reminds me of our soldier brother at Marakisa. A big respect to Zenga Balenga in Sudan right now, and to all of the soldiers, you know. Yes, Junior Oulgander, we are out of time though, but in 1 minute you can just.
Yeah. Say that mama always there. Mama was the one who has always been there. Every little thing mama can one say. Mama, I will praise you every day. Embrace you anywhere. Mama, I will hail you night and day. I know I never go astray. You never change from who you are. You've always proven to be my star. Thank you for the love, sweat and care. For
For in this world that is quite strange, being my guide and guide.
That's cool.
Yo, big up to City Ranks now.
Big respect to City Ranks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Mama, you know what I'm saying? We love the mamas.
Yeah, man. You know, we can't leave the mamas. Without the mama, we wouldn't be there, you know.
Tell me one thing you remember mom. One thing that you remember mom about always.
Mom always wake me from the morning, you know, to go to school, and she give me breakfast, she dress me up, you know, put shoes on my feet and clothes on my back and give me lunch and cook for me, you know. Me can't just recount everything that mama has done to me, you know.
How are you feeling, Helsinki? Blessed love. My name is Dr Oulgander from the Gambia alongside the Rhythm Band. Yes, Mile Makula Festival. Now, but mama will be able to come free that. Come in and say that mama always scared. Mama was the one who had always been there. Every little thing mama give and say. Mama, I will praise you night and day. And praise you in any way. Mama, I will hail you every day. Say, carry me 9 months in a belly. Mama, love I so more. Oh, life. See, making sure that I never hungry. For mom, them things come for. So we rest mama in town. That one mama will never jump off with that. Come in and say that mama always scared. Mama was the one who had always been there. Every little thing mama give and say. Mama, I will bless you night and day. And bless you in any way. Mama, I will hail you every day. I know I never go away. You never change from who you are. You've always proven to be my star. Thank you for the love and care. For in this one that is quite rare. For being my guide and guide. On those days when I cried, Mama, I will be by your side. I will keep back and be your guide. You move to the unknown with strength. No matter how far the days. Proud of you, for you never gave up when times were hard. Without you, where would I be? Without you, where would I be? I don't care about the money and fame. All I need is the love, not. Cause your glory will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up in a very big shame. I don't care about the money. All I need is the love, not. Cause my glory will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up in it. There was one like to run the world. Little did they know about the substance of time. There's a big class tonight. Many of them are outside. Might not be rich in my eyes. Please, girl, I never told you lies. Every little thing I time. Girl, you always have to make me cry. I don't care about the money. All I need is the love, not. Cause my glory will be covered. Don't wanna end up in a very big shame. I don't care about the money. All I need is the love, not the game. All the money will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up in a very big shame. You say that you love me when my life you put it in a Monday. Yo, cause of your money you put me in a cage. And you tell me say die in there. You should have known say that love is not a game. You can't put it in a frame. I don't care about the money and fame. All I need is the love, not the. Makes me wonder why you see stopping me the way you used to. Not everything that glitters is gold. Why put your life in a hole? Why, oh why, oh? I don't care about the money and all I need is the love, not the. Cause my glory will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up in a very big shame. I don't care about the money and all I need is the love, not the game. Cause my glory will be covered with shame. Don't wanna end up, listen. She says he loves me but still breaking my heart. And I don't want us to break up in this time. But bang, 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 bang. Yes. I know we are wicked, I know we run the place. bringing up the reggae. A long time the Rasta. One drop. So look find way sound on the case we are juggle. Then I know what way you want to hear. Reggae mix it where I try to believe that's how we are. So when I'm Rasta bringing the fans, mix me now. I go, I'm gonna me up in the Rasta East, West, North, we are running. And I am proud to be the king of the reggae. And I'm champ, the Gander, man, and the wonder. So look find way sound on the case we are juggle. You never know what way you want to hear. Reggae music where I try to believe that's how we are. So I'm Rasta bringing the fans. I want to see the love we get you down higher. Everyone I know promise I'll run the whole. Run it, run it, run it, run it, down, 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 no. Run it, run it, run it, run it down. Mix. Oh, Mr. Oulgander, we know propaganda. Look up on the gander, so tell them no wonder. Masculine can be like you walk again. That's it, they live for your man.
Big up Dr. Oulgander. Viewers, we totally out of time. From me, Falilu ML Janko, Senator, till we come your way again. Thanks so much for being there. And keep it real with Gambian vibes, home and abroad. Thank you very much.